I'm walking on sunshine. Ooh, walking on sunshine. Ooh, and don't it feel good? The sunshine. Da, 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 da. Walking on sunshine. Don't worry, it'll all make sense in like a short moment. Oh my god, that resolution is awful. Let's do something about it. You have to quit to desktop? If you change graphics settings? Wow! Walking on sunshine. Okay. This looks a bit more respectable now, resolution wise. Okay, how is everything now? Subtitles on. Control configuration, we're good. Don't need to change any of that. Effect settings. Seriously, am I already maxed out? Motion blur off. Vertical sync on. Texture quality high. Oh! You make any changes to the game's graphics, you have to close it and reopen it. Go figure. Hey Johnny, hey Jacob, welcome. It's the August Action Game Poll winner. Lego City Undercover. If you haven't seen this game before, all I'm going to say is Grand Theft Auto. Let's get started. This is a banger of a game. This is so good. Yeah, originally only on Wii U. I still have my Wii U copy somewhere with the Chase minifigure. I mean that I was the tallest.
A warm welcome to all you listeners who just tuned in.
I sure hope you like
sounds of Lego City
Walking
Radio.
on Sunshine.
And let me tell you that the forecast for today is hot, hot, hot.
Ba, 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 da, 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 da. Like, this is even the GTA 4 intro being parodied here.
There she is. Lego City.
The boat comes in. This is a really good game, though. Don't let the licensed music on the intro give you the impression that this is
2 years
cheaply made, because it's not. This game is a bomb.
A smarter.
Okay,
faster
I don't mean
cop.
it bombed, I mean it's the bomb.
So what brings you back here, Chase McCain?
An old acquaintance. A promise to keep. A debt of
Oh,
honor to be repaid.
yeah, oh god.
I meant business or
What's his
pleasure.
name?
I have to fill in your paperwork.
Rex Rogan or something.
Maybe neither. Maybe both.
Yeah, I really do have to tick one of the boxes. Don't worry, I'll buff right out. My love will go on!
For now.
And with the skill
The Wilhelm
of a
scream.
sea dog, I slide her smoothly into port.
I forgot how funny this was.
And what brings you to Lego City, young lady?
This boat?
Oh, fiddlepants.
Mayor Gleason.
Thank you so much for coming back, Chase. I know it can't have been easy for you.
I had to get a new passport.
I was referring to you leaving under a cloud, but okay. I'll get straight to the point. Rex Fury has escaped and
Rex
is at
Fury,
large in
that's
Lego
it.
City.
What? Is Natalia okay?
Natalia's fine. She's still in witness protection.
I have to speak to her.
I'll get you her number. But if you really want to protect Natalia, find Rex Fury and bring him to justice. Again. Chase, this city is in the grip of a crime wave.
Really?
Yes, look.
Hey!
And I'm certain Rex Fury is behind it. You're the only person I trust to stop him, Chase. Get to the station.
Oh, this Lego
and
game is
get Rex
propaganda.
Fury.
Oh, this is such a stupid game. It's so good. Yeah, look at this. Oh, what a good looking game. So this is the modern re-release. This is the same version that was released on Switch and PS4. It might have been released on Xbox, I think. So this version is missing some of the Nintendo-related stuff that was originally in the Wii U version. Yeah, the 3DS game is the prequel. And then this is the main story. I never played the 3DS game. Depending on how quickly we get through this, I might check out the 3DS game. I don't know if I'd play the whole thing. Probably not. But... So, in the same vein as Grand Theft Auto, you get, like, missions. And the missions in this game are more like your typical Lego Star Wars, you know. Stages with puzzles to complete. But in terms of the main open world, it's mostly just moving around freely. You may see a lot of similarities between this and, like, Lego Marvel Superheroes and all those other games. Because it's much the same sort of open world. A lot of similarities between those. Are the Lego Batman games any good? I really like the first Lego Batman. I tried to, but couldn't get into 2 and 3. 2 and 3 are a bit more like this. They're a bit more sort of like open world areas with stages in between. Whereas the first Lego Batman is just levels. You have a small hub area in the form of the Batcave in Lego Batman 1. I completed Lego Batman 100%. I don't recommend it. Completing any Lego game 100% is a big ask. A lot of them, it's not really worth it. I've done Lego Batman, Lego Indiana Jones, Lego Star Wars 2. I think that's it for Lego games I've completed 100%. Yeah, I'm curious about that new TMNT movie. Giancarlo Esposito. I mean, that's reason enough to go see it. I think he's playing Baxter Stockman in that movie. Crazy. Some interesting casting. I'd like to go see it, but I don't tend to go and see a lot of movies nowadays. I made an exception for, like, Sonic and Mario because they're such big parts of my my like love and interest. You know, it's tied deeply into video games, which I'm so like firmly entrenched in. You know, Turtles not so much. I mean, I watched Turtles back in the day. You know, I had a TMNT VHS tape that I watched a lot of times as a kid. That was like 3 hours of TMNT. But I'm not like a huge Turtles fan, so it being Turtles isn't a reason enough for me to go see it. Although, yes, as I hear, it appears to be very good, and the reviews are quite positive. How's it going, Spoonbill? Can't destroy that for some reason. Anyway. That's enough dicking about. Let's get in the car. Remind myself how this controls. Yep. Oh, that's right. You got the green studs to follow. Yeah, this just feels really good to control. I remember enjoying just driving around in this game. Oh yeah! You can make vehicles jump! I forgot about that. Be built into a disguise booth. Okay. So apparently that a new Lego Batman got put on ice due to a new Lego Harry Potter. Ooh. I'd be interested in a new Lego Harry Potter if it like adapted all the films in one. I wouldn't necessarily want to play something that adapts Fantastic Beasts. But guys unlocked. Mechanic. What a 450. Oh. I forgot that I could, like, become anybody. There's a whole bunch of skins you can unlock in this game by putting in cheat codes. And there's a whole bunch that exist in the game that are dummied out. Maybe when we finish playing the game, we might patch in those dummied out costumes so we can play with some of the costumes that are disabled in the code. Basically, a whole bunch of character skins from the 3DS game are stored inside this title, as well as several models of Chase McCain in just his underwear. For some reason. I don't know why, but they exist in the game's code. Hey! Rex Fury is bad, man. A few years ago, he was arrested for a bad crime. I wonder what he did. This is the one I voted for. Hey, Steph! This game's great. This whole cutscene is just full of references.
Hey! Do you need help with those donuts?
No, I'm okay, thanks. I'm Frank Honey, by the way.
Chase McCain.
Chase McCain? You're a legend! Is it true that you brought down Rex Fury?
Just part of the team. Deputy Dunby made the actual arrest. And I'm not a legend. I'm an ordinary cop. Just like you, honey.
Whoa!
Well, maybe not just like you. So, you want to show me around this new station of yours?
It would be my honor! I will wait for you inside.
Okay.
I will wait for you inside. Wait, Frank Honey? There she is.
Hello?
Natalia.
Chase?
Yeah, it's me. Are you okay?
Charged.
What do you think you're doing? You can't call me. I'm in witness protection. Witness protection?
I was worried. Rex is out. I thought he might come after you.
I know, but he's not after me. The chief of police himself told me that Rex fled the city.
What? The mayor just told me he was still here.
What?
Should I?
Yeah.
I just want to make sure you're safe.
You're the reason I got into this mess in the first place.
Where are you?
Professor
I'm not
Layton
telling you
versus
that.
Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney.
Natalia
Is that the same voice actor as Phoenix Wright in the
Mercy
anime?
Hearts
'Cause
Hospital.
I love that voice for Phoenix.
Yes, but don't bother coming here, because if Rex could come after me, then I'm not sticking around.
Rex.
Chuggington. I vaguely recall Chuggington.
If I make 2 more arrests,
Don't think
this
I've ever
month,
watched it,
I
though.
win a waffle iron.
Is that like a Thomas the Tank Engine knockoff? Or was it Boats? I can't remember.
Frank.
Shigaraki?
Frank.
Ah, right, Eric Vale. Yeah, the name is familiar.
Are you sure that's safe, Frank?
Of course it's.
Well
Hey
done,
there.
Frank, honey.
This is our main computer. It doesn't usually smoke like this.
It got hacked into this morning. Triggered a security alert and locked down the elevator, but it only blew up when Frank tried repairing it.
With a hammer.
We'll fix it. So all you gotta do to get money in this world is break things and then build them back together. I found the infinite money glitch.
So until we find the
Yeah,
camera,
the
we have
Wii
to
U
take
version
mugshots
still holds
by
up, like,
photocopying
visually.
People's faces?
In
Well,
some ways, it's still
okay.
the superior version, because it has all the Mario crossover content. Not all of it is in the Switch version. Some of the Mario crossover stuff is missing even in the HD version on Switch. This is still a good-looking game, and it was a good-looking game then. Hey, Jacob. I think you were already here. I'm just saying hey, Jacob again for no reason. Ooh, gold brick! 2 of 450. Of course, the police station would have
I
a
hope
toy
the
police
chief
car.
notices that I changed my hair today. It'll make being bald all last week worthwhile.
I was just resting my eyes. I was just stretching my calves on the windowsill. Isometric exercise. Go to join me. I got the gold brick in here, that's all that matters. Not that I'm going to 100% this, because I'm really not.
Security lockdown lifted. Elevator functionality restored.
Not bad. I'll try and find out who hacked it.
Oh, if you get stuck, I'll help you. I know everything about computers.
Computers.
Yes, computers. Basement time!
Oh, basement time.
I just kind of poked him with the mop.
Fine, Madam Mayor. I'll brief the officers on Rex, but I still say he's long gone from here. Meddling fool, making me hire some specialist she's brought in from overseas. Chase McCain?
Dunby, you're the new police chief?
Ugh, right. I might not like giving you a job, McCain, but it does mean you have to follow my orders. First one, get down to the basement and get a uniform on!
Are
Sounds
you
good to
two
me.
old friends?
Honey, did you put those essential supplies on my desk?
Yes, Chief.
I'm going to my office. I'll be giving a briefing on Rex Fury in 10 minutes, even though he's probably a million miles away from here by now. Do not disturb me!
I reckon Dunby is
Yeah, he does seem in a bad
working
mood
with
today.
Rex Fury.
Come on, let's get you a uniform. This is our basement. I'll give you a tour.
It's... Oh, I almost said that out loud.
Chuck's vehicle request desk is in there. When you start, they only let you use one type of car. But if you're good at your job, you'll be able to get loads more!
Nice.
Yeah. How many types do you have, Frank?
Well, we should probably move on now. The lift up to those rooms is out of action. Chuck says it's for our own safety because a monster lives up there.
Of course.
A monster.
Yeah. Please don't let it eat me.
Sure, Frank. What's behind this door?
Oh, we'll come back to here. It's
What?
special. Come on, let's find you a uniform. We had a delivery this morning, so there should be one somewhere. Oh. When I started, I had to use a hand-me-down from another officer. I looked pretty good in a dress.
Oh,
Check inside those
right,
boxes.
okay. When do we get the Dirty Harry parody?
This is worse than gym class at school.
You should all be
shit.
giving me 110%. And math lessons.
Sure, Mr. Simons used to shout at me, but Chief Dunby said I had fat ankles.
No pain, no gain. Feel the burn. Insert cliche here.
God,
Yeah.
you're so mean.
Exercise. Definitely this only exists here because it was in San Andreas. And this is trying to be GTA. They want me to do the other one as well. Hey, Inuyuki Hakusho, how's it going?
I've been
I
doing
was
this
expecting to
months,
get a reward
and my
for
arm's
using
still
every
the
piece
same
of equipment
size.
in the
What
gym.
gives?
Yeah, destroy all of these and then I
Why
can build
is it
something.
that all furniture is self-assembly these days?
Ooh, gonna get my uniform. And destroy everything else in here while I'm here. Game I've noticed is doing a little bit of stuttering. What all that's about? Not enough to bother me too much, but... Grace Makepeace.
Hey, looking good. Now you've got your uniform. I'll show you the
So that's how I
selection
switch
place.
between my
It's the
uniforms.
requisitions desk.
I hope Ellie's
I
in.
hope Ellie's in.
Ellie's fucking hot. Hey, Sushi, how's it going?
Over here.
Did I really just call a Lego minifigure? Yes, I did. Yeah, I did.
Ellie, you in there?
Is that you, Frank, honey? Give me a minute.
This is the requisitions desk and evidence locker. The girl who runs it is called Ellie Phillips.
Hey there.
Oh, I had no idea you were in.
You just spoke to me.
Wow.
Hi there. I'm Chase.
Yeah, it's the guy you told me about. Chase McCain!
Well, it's nice to meet you, Chase McCain. My Uncle Duke told me all about you and that Rex Fury case a few years back.
Oh, yeah?
Don't worry. There's a few of us in the station know you did all the real work on it.
Phew.
This is a police communicator.
Police communicator that looks like a Wii U gamepad.
Keeping me up to date with what you're doing. You'll need to
Of course,
connect
it's
it
not
to
a
the
Wii U
main
gamepad
computer in
now.
the lobby before you can use it. You think you can help Chase do that for me, honey? Good boy. And I'll give you a call once you're hooked up, Chase.
Damn. I know she's only plastic, but...
Come on, I'm holding the elevator.
Alright, back up we go.
This way, Chase.
I want to make captain by the time I'm 40.
Destroy. Destroy. I know. I want to destroy things. Looks like I can get something from here. The Lego games don't tend to have environments made out of Lego. It's more the characters and objects are made out of Lego. Let's be real, a game with environments made out of Lego would be painful to look at after a certain amount of time.
There you are. Go on.
Hurt your
Use
eyes.
the main
Communicator connected. Updating.
Updating my Wii U gamepad.
1% complete.
Progress bars.
Hey, Frank. Someone needs to wake the chief up.
I work too hard.
Well, I'm not waking him up. He'll fire me again.
I didn't want to get briefed on Rex Fury anyway.
You still got the key to his office?
It's right here in my hand, isn't it?
No.
Oh, then I've lost it?
100% complete.
I'll help you find it. The sooner he's awake, the sooner I can start doing actual police work.
Thanks. I think I lost it upstairs!
Oh, is this way? Press down to... Okay.
Hey, Chase! You got the communicator working.
Sure did. Anything for you, baby.
But now I have to help Frank find a key he lost.
No problem. I updated the software on your
Yeah,
communicator
this is
and
Wii U
enabled
only
its
original.
scanner. Its screen will show you stuff you wouldn't be able to see otherwise.
Like ghosts.
I told you, that was your reflection, Frank.
Thanks, Ellie.
I'll never forget his weird, googly eyes.
Detective scan.
If you're looking for donuts, then they're in the chief's office.
You're gonna wake up the chief?
Ah, and then you
Okay.
follow the footprint.
After
I
I've done
remember
that,
this.
I've got a
Yeah, I
hornet's
remember having to
nest
do
that
this
I'm
shit.
whacking with a stick.
And let me guess, it's in the cupboard I wasn't allowed to
I
destroy.
want to do that. I've done it before.
Bingo.
Although I thought that one was a pinata. Hey! You found it! I'll let you wake him up. I've got some important work to do. Video game time! Woohoo!
If you're looking for donuts, then they're in the chief's office. Well, they were.
Come on. You have to give the briefing. Wake up!
Don't wanna.
Looks like I'll have to build something
Let's
to
try
wake
a
him up.
really loud noise.
He won't hear you if you knock on the door. He's a really deep sleeper.
I don't... Who's that? I was just resting my eyes and my arms and my legs. Oh, it's you again. Fine. Briefing room! 1 minute! Come on, settle down, people.
Hey, Harry. How many coffees have you had?
Yeah, I know what you're thinking. Did I have 6 shots or only 5? Well...
Okay, you've had enough.
Right. I'm gonna take this from the...
It's one of my favorite jokes in the whole game. It's downhill from here now.
For this man, Rex
6 shots
Fury.
or only 5?
He's a giant.
Well...
Rex somehow escaped from Albatross Island 3 months ago, although we still have no idea how, but that's not important. What is important is that you catch up. So make a note of that. Now, Rex Fury has been a habitual criminal since he was 6 years old.
Good heavens. At that age, he would have still been in preschool.
Elementary, my dear fellow.
We got our break when a secret witness came forward. Well, secret until somebody accidentally gave their identity away. Natalia's testimony enabled us to arrest Rex. He tried getting away, but foolishly chose a lawnmower as his escape vehicle.
Oh.
His other mistake was in doubting the ability of the man who finally arrested him. Me! If Rex is behind the crime wave, then he needs to be back behind bars. So, to help catch whoever's behind it, I've had security cameras installed at key locations. The museum, Forrest Blackwell's mansion, and, of course, the banks. What the... Briefing's over! Everyone get to the bank!
Oh dear.
Oh,
Why are they clowns though?
Thing, Chief.
You can control it with your mind. What? No.
You ready to fight some crime, Chase? Remember, even though there's a crime in progress, we still have to drive responsibly.
Of course.
Last one there has to buy all the Chief's donuts for a month.
Hey, Chase, I've updated your communicator again and turned
Right,
on
I'm
the
curious
navigation
how
system.
this plays
you can
out
use it to
without
find
a
your
Wii
way
U
around
gamepad.
Lego City. I've marked the location of Cherry Tree Bank on it with a police shield. That's perfect. Now just follow the green line and it'll take you straight there.
So like any other open world game, open the map, mark the location you want to go. And then it will give you green studs to follow to get there.
Chase?
Yes, honey?
I've gone the wrong way. Can we call that bet off, please?
Because of the X. I thought his favorite N64 game was Body Harvest due to the way he treats his employees at Tesla. Anyway. I'm so glad there was a line to follow to lead me right to this place right next to the police station. Now I know where this game's massive file size comes from. It comes from all these FMVs.
What the clowns?
Good fall for that, though.
Get after that Joker!
Joker. Yeah, I see what you did there.
What hit me?
Goodbye.
Stop in the name of the law!
I'm faster than you.
You won't get away with this. The crooks run this town now.
Not for much longer.
Or I have to be
Chase,
paying
can
attention
you
to
give
the
me an
left of the
update?
screen
Yep, I
to know
just
when to
arrested the
answer a
getaway
call.
driver.
Great work! And good timing, because we just had a report from someone near the Red Cafe. They spotted a clown heading onto its rooftop. Could be one of our bad guys.
Either that, or I'm about to ruin some kid's birthday party. I'm on my way.
Okay, my
Now,
marker
where
is
did I
updated.
put my police issue whistle? Ooh, one blow of that should get the traffic to stop for
This
me.
way. I don't want to stop oncoming vehicles and steal people's vehicles. The one based on the original Star Wars trilogy, so you mean Lego Star Wars 2. Yeah, that one's solid. I've 100%ed that game. That's a good one. Checks out. They released it on Xbox 360 back in the day, which is where I played it. Getting 100% in that game takes a while, but once it becomes a matter of affording stuff, you can build an oil pump that just continues to infinitely generate money, which makes getting some of the more expensive stuff a little easier.
I have no idea why I didn't get that job at the library.
HD equipment for your GameCube and or Wii. Yeah, those Wii HD adapters are compatible with GameCube and Super Nintendo, but they don't up-res
Everyone,
the image.
Can I get your attention? Is anyone here a bank robbing clown? Oh, well, I didn't think it would be that easy. I better check in with Ellie.
You get a clean image, but you don't get a
Ellie,
better image.
there's no sign of a clown up
so
here.
to speak.
Don't worry. I've just updated your communicator's scanning software. Use it to have a look around
Yeah,
from the
I've
restaurant's
used something
rooftop,
similar
and
with the
it'll show
Wii
up
before,
anyone
but I don't
nearby
have
who
one
might
right
be a
now.
robber.
I could have sworn I did.
You arrest
At one point.
them.
I've got one for PS2 that works much the same. You have to set the PS2 in component mode. But once you do it definitely gives you a better quality image than standard def. whole day.
Oh, let's get to making this gray old place a little more pretty. Oh, that's more like it. Beautiful, even if I do say so myself.
I know.
Officer?
War of the Whiskers, I vaguely recall. I don't think I've played the N64 one. Bite of the Furry. Yeah, no. Can't say that one rings a bell. But I have played War of the Whiskers. I think I've played War of the Whiskers on, like, what used to be PS Tedium. You know, the PlayStation 2 backlog streams. From absolute years ago. I think I played War of the Whiskers on one of those.
Can't you jump this high?
You're making it very difficult for me.
Woohoo! See ya!
Will it play in sync? You shouldn't experience a syncing issue if you're using a Wii to HDMI adapter, because it's the image displayed in real time. If you were using a HDMI upscaler, for example, that would introduce a delay. So something like a FrameMeister or an OSSC or something like that. You would notice a slight delay. That's the main issue with the Wii setup right now, is that there's an ever so slight delay on playing Wii games, and it gets a bit tricky to play games in sync on the streams. That's something that getting a Wii to HD adapter will definitely improve. Yeah, like one of those HD adapters that you plug straight into the back of the console, yeah, you shouldn't notice any sync issues with that. It should just play nicely. Because it is just the straight signal from the console. The lag is not noticeable, say, if you're playing something like a platformer or possibly like an old shooter, yeah, you're not going to notice sync issues. But if you're playing like an old shmup or a rhythm game, yeah, major sync issues.
I should spend more time in the countryside.
Oh, there we go. I have to be standing right there.
How much shall I get today?
Let me run and collect these studs before they despawn, you dingus. Good. The only time you're not going to experience lag with an upscaler is if you're doing a straight pass-through to the TV or whatever you're playing on.
I should spend more time in the countryside.
One way I could get rid of the delay. So the Wii setup I've got right now, the Wii goes SCART into the HDMI upscaler into the Elgato, and the Elgato goes one side into the laptop and the other side into the TV. So the image that I'm experiencing on the TV in the office is delayed. I could avoid such a delay by plugging in the SCART splitter and going SCART into the monitor and playing on SCART, which I might end up having to do.
Quit running after me! I'm an innocent clown! Whoa.
But if I'm gonna go HDMI with a HDMI adapter, I won't be able to do the SCART pass-through, because I'll be going straight HDMI out the console. But then I'll only notice the like 0.01 of a second delay on the pass-through, as opposed to like the half a second delay that I'm currently experiencing playing Wii games. Chase the robber? Why would I do that? Score 3 baskets in 3 attempts. Achievement unlocked. I don't like the new achievement unlock sound on Steam. I don't like the new overlay. It's ugly, but you know, whatever. It's not enough to like put me off playing games on Steam. Honestly surprised I'm experiencing micro stutters and junk on PC. Because I'm running this game off an SSD. Off my base M2 drive. I shouldn't be experiencing any lag, but I do.
We can do this the easy way, or the hard way. I'll take the easy way. I heard one of the other guys say he was going to jump on a cargo ship if the robbery went bad. So, do I get a nice cell now?
Sure. Wow, that really was the easy way.
What's the beverage tonight? Well, it was coffee that I brewed over an hour ago.
Chase, did you find the robber?
Your timing is uncanny. Yep, he's
I'm just
in
gonna
custody.
start
It looks like
chugging
one of the other
water in
robbers
a
is at the
moment.
docks.
You want to arrest that guy too?
Let me just check my calendar.
Give me a call once you got him.
Oh, I can't drive that. Yo, police Segway.
Police business.
Oh, never mind. Jalopy. Try one of those, I guess. Do you enjoy Pee-wee's Big Adventure? I've never seen it. Like, Pee-wee was big on TV, like, in America, but, like, over here in the UK, Pee-wee was really not a thing. Pee-wee wasn't on TV, at least not when I was a kid. Maybe a generation or two older than me, perhaps, but... No, Pee-wee really wasn't a thing here, so... I don't have memories of Pee-wee. Like, the only memory of Pee-wee that I have is... This is crack. Because it became such a meme. Yeah, that tends to happen to people. They live, and then at one point they die.
Ah, great. How am I gonna get in there?
Whoa, hey, officer, can you do me a solid? I need to get that gate open.
It would be my pleasure.
Great. Follow me.
Oh, nice one.
Go through the door up there. And don't tell the foreman we did this. It's against health and safety regulations. Hey, thanks, man. And remember, not a word to the foreman.
The Pee-wee movie. Is that the one that starts with the breakfast machine? Do 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 bum 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 dun 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 dun. Because I'm aware of the breakfast machine. Yeah. I'm aware of that. Like, I've heard of that. I want that. I know that the film is, you know, iconic, and Pee Wee Herman is iconic, but again, wasn't really much of a thing here.
I got a sandwich, the next I don't got a sandwich.
Not from what I
Excuse
remember.
me. Can you tell me how I get onto that cargo ship?
Easy. I just whistle and Larry and the crane will give you a lift.
Great.
Which I will gladly do once my lunch break is over.
Okay.
Which will be never, because a lousy seagull stole my sandwich.
I'll go and find it for you.
You'll know it's my sandwich, as it's approximately the size of a sandwich.
I like that the feet I'm following are not squares.
Then it is not my sandwich. If it has sausage and jelly
Give me that
in
sandwich, you
then
flying
it
rat.
is my sandwich.
Sausage and jelly sandwich?
It looks a bit gross.
My sandwich. Larry, give this guy a lift onto the ship. Sure thing, boss.
So, like, unfathomably tired. Ridiculous. I've done very little of actual value today. I mostly got Wii Homebrew working in the morning and then stickered up my Wii.
Not just any police. I'm on a roll today.
That's basically all I've done. Like, I don't want to make anybody worry, so I'm just going to briefly mention it.
Stop, please.
I was informed today that my employer is appointing administrators. In other words, my employer, or rather the company that employs me, are struggling from a financial
Stop in the name of the law.
in a financial sense, and they're appointing administrators, who are basically people who come in and check, you know, what money's being spent, what money is owed, what the debts are, and then figuring out the best way to get that money without the worst case scenario of closing the business. So, I've been through this before with Pound World, and the company basically closed in that instance. But the brand that I work for is strong. It's an iconic brand. It's definitely possible to recover that brand. I don't think the company is necessarily in a weak position. So I'm not overly concerned, but that's been playing on my mind, and as such, I haven't got a great deal done today, because I've been so focused on thinking about that. So it's interesting. The current situation is interesting. Like I said, I'm not particularly concerned. Life goes on. If something happens in regards to my employer and
I need to get to the gym more.
they can't afford to run our store anymore, then, you know, whatever, things happen, right? So, I'm not necessarily concerned. We'll see how it plays out. Yeah. All we can do is hope for the best.
Well, have you caught those clowns yet?
Yes, Chief.
Then go and deal with the roadblock on Auburn Bay Bridge. Those rookies have made a mess of it, and I doubt you can make it any worse.
Hey, great work. And it's a good thing we did arrest those bank-robbing clowns. Otherwise, there might have been a media circus. A media circus? Because they were dressed as clowns. Like a circus. Circus clowns! Is this thing on?
Get it? Media circus. Wah, wah, wah. All the right things are being done. When a company is in a struggling place financially, the worst thing they can do is continue to behave in the way that they were. Appointing administrators is the first positive step. So, like I said, I'm not concerned. All the right things are being done. So if you hear anything in the news in the meantime, where it says, like, company is failing, unable to pay staff, unable to pay suppliers, blah, 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 blah. It's fear-mongering. As it currently stands, it's not in that awful a situation yet. It's bad, but it's not terrible.
Yowzers!
I should definitely get my CV in order, I think, over the
drive,
next
right?
couple of days.
You gotta help me!
But I'm
Don't
confident
worry.
that this
You left and
storm
forward.
can be
You back and right. You left and
can
right,
be
then
worked
left
through.
a bit more. You keep doing what you're doing. I like it. You, ma'am, I'm gonna need your car.
Fucking hell.
You've destroyed my car! Wasn't wrecking my life enough for you?
You look exactly as I remember you.
Don't try and sweet talk me. I had to change my identity because of you. I even had to change the color of my hair.
Did the subtitles
You
disable
were blonde
themselves?
before?
You what? Ugh. I'm going to my dad's cabin to say goodbye, and then I'm getting out of Lego City.
Will I see you again?
No!
What happened with the roadblock?
I don't know why the subtitles
Chase?
turn themselves
Oh,
off.
an out-of-control vehicle. Don't worry, I dealt with it.
Okay.
But I'll need a
Oh
new
yeah,
car.
the Wii
I
U
just,
was capable of pulling off graphics
lost
like
mine.
this. Slightly
Actually,
lower resolution than
wasn't
what you're
even
seeing
mine.
here.
No
720p as
problem.
opposed to the
Frank
1080p
loses
that I'm
about
playing
2
this
a
in,
week.
but
There's
yeah,
a police
still a
vehicle
very nice
calling
looking
point
game
near
for
a diner just north of you.
its age.
It's been out of use a while,
They didn't
though.
do much in
And so
terms
you'd
of
like me
like
to repair it.
You catch on quick,
texturing
Chase.
work for this remaster, this sort of re-release. I think the models are much the same. All they really did was increase draw distance and rendering resolution for the modern port. Well, it's a kids' game in the sense that like Lego games are kids' games, and it's not violent. It doesn't contain blood or gore. But yeah, I would argue that Lego games are not really kids' games, so to speak. They're family games. The issue with the distinction of kids' game or adults' game is that there really isn't much in between. Kids' game implies like Peppa Pig and Paw Patrol, and adults' game implies like Night Trap and Ground Zero Texas, you know. Really there can be an in-between. I believe in the distinction for I believe in the distinction of whether something is a children's game, a family-friendly game, or a mature game.
Hi there.
I think this
Do you know
was a
anything about that old
teens-rated
vehicle
game, so I would
calling
put it
I can't worry
solely
about
in the
Look at my
family
gas pumps. They're in pieces.
distinction.
And no
you know?
gas pumps means no customers. Although, thanks to our famous pickled egg pie, the opposite is not true. If you fix them, I'll make it worth your while.
Fix the broken gas pumps. And then people can get some of that pickled egg pie, which actually sounds really nice.
That's it. I'm ruined, I'll tell you.
I'd try pickled egg pie.
This is a disaster, a calamity.
Like if you're talking like a kid's game like Peppa Pig, and then you're like an adult can enjoy a kid's game, it's like.
A hot dog, an ice cream hot dog. I have a lot of those.
But here's the thing, right?
Oh, I know. You can have this super.
People are weirded out when I say that I've played like every Paw Patrol game.
Somewhere.
My colleagues at work are like, "What?" When I say, "Yeah, I've got 1,000 gamer score in 3 Paw Patrol games." They're confused by that.
Whoa, that is cool.
But that's a game for kids, you know. That's a game for children. Like, yeah. Correct. I got all the trophies in My Little Pony Adventure in Maritime Bay. Yeah? Problem? If a 70-year-old pensioner wants to watch Teletubbies, I say let him have his Teletubbies. That is based. That is the correct opinion. I am going to enjoy my Dora the Explorer at 33 years old. Yes. There ain't nothing strange about that. Wait, game wants me to carry on progressing, so... Oh, something hidden. Oh! Gold brick. Was it? Emergency vehicles. I forgot you can choose the color of your squad car. It's ridiculous. I like it when the big Teletubby shakes his bum.
Robbers have blockaded themselves on
That's
top
my
of the Lego
favorite
City
Teletubby.
TV building, and our officers can't get to them.
How can I?
Yeah, the purple
You know I can't
Teletubby,
fly,
I
right?
do what I
Yeah,
want.
but my Uncle Duke's the sheriff of Bluebell National Park, and he's got some of the department's old grapple guns, which are great for climbing buildings.
And falling off buildings. Which is why we stopped using them, right?
Well, if you don't think you're up to it...
Oh, I'm up to it.
Great! I'll tell my uncle you're on
Oh.
your way.
There we go. The map is a little bit confusing on that radar, I must say. I wonder how the Lego Fortnite crossover is going to work. If there's going to be Lego objects on the map to drive into and destroy. You're going to have an area where buildings are just made out of Lego bricks.
Whoa! Ow!
Toys to Life? Fortnite's gonna do Toys to Life? Sure how that's gonna work. That could be messy. But I'm not opposed to messing around with it and seeing what it's like. Toys to Life has definitely had its day, but
Sir, I'm Chase. I
there's
think Ellie told you I was coming.
always,
She certainly did.
you know,
Nice to meet you, Chase.
an opportunity,
Bill
a chance for
Cockleberry's
Toys to
name.
Life to come back
And I know all
into
about
vogue.
you. Excuse me for saying so, because I know you made a mistake.
All it takes is the right property.
But shipping you off sure seemed a bit harsh. Especially as you got that witness to come forward in the first place.
Yeah, well, I learned from my mistakes. I won't do anything that stupid again.
Whoa!
So Nintendo is still doing amiibos,
okay?
but amiibo,
Yeah,
but
fine.
they're the
You
only
have a
one
grapple
from
gun with
what
you?
I'm aware.
Well, I sure
Of.
do. You're welcome to one of those useless pieces of junk. Darn things didn't help me one little bit with old Bessie.
Huh?
Striped bass, gray, about yay long.
Ooh.
What?
Nothing. Anyway, I'd better go. I've gotta go arrest some robbers.
Yeah. Amiibo are popular with the
Good luck
amiibo
with that
crowd.
grapple gun. These things
Not
can be
so much
tricky to use.
outside of the collectors and resellers and scalpers, but yeah. Amiibo's still popular. It helps that Amiibo is very easy to pirate, so a lot of the games that have unlockables that are tied to Amiibo can thankfully, you know, have those unlockables unlocked by using cheap NFC cards.
Hey, Chase. There's a hitch.
Yeah, it did seem to be going surprisingly smoothly. What's the problem?
We've got conflicting reports about which building the robbers are in now. The chief's got officers searching them on foot, but I think you can speed things up. If you can get onto the roof of the burger joint I've marked on your map...
Then I can use my scanner to figure out which building they're in, right?
Exactly. Good luck, Chase.
They don't even need to 3D print the models or create models. All they need to do is copy the chip. And NFC chips are dirt cheap. You can get little NFC chips the size of your fingernail. And using a standard Android phone, any Android phone that has NFC support, you can write to those. So all you have to do is get a bunch of them, stick them on some cards, write on it link, and then tap it against your phone with the pirated Amiibo data. And then you've got a Link Amiibo card that you can use to unlock all the Link Amiibo related stuff in Tears of the Kingdom, for example. And yeah, too much effort for the everyman, which is why you've got people on eBay, Temu, Wish, selling these cards pre-made. So then all you have to do as a regular consumer is spend 30 quid on a full set of cards, where certain rare Amiibo start at £30 each, you know, on the collector's market. So, yeah, the savvy consumer has learned that they can just get pirated NFC cards and get their unlocks that way. I mean, why wouldn't you if you want to unlock everything in the game, in these games easily, you know, like these Nintendo games that use Amiibo to, like, hide unlocks. Just buy the cards and unlock everything that way. I've got a bootleg Amiibo card somewhere, but I don't know where it is. I got a bootleg Cherry Amiibo from Animal Crossing. I wanted Cherry in my town that badly, so I bought one Cherry card, and I used that to get Cherry to join my my car. Has a man fallen into the lake? Right at the start of the game, 2 people fell off a boat. How's it going, Chuck? So they fell into like the river in Lego City, I think. Hey! Wow. That was a burp and the word hey at the same time. And I think it sounded pretty close to the hey from the advert. Wait, I need to get back into the city and climb the burger joint. A man has fallen into the river in Lego City. Hey! A man has lost his liver in Lego City. Watch out for the organ harvesters. I don't want to drive a tractor. See? Oh! That's it, you son of a bitch. And there's a brick I've missed up here. A man has fallen into a man in Lego City. Hey! Yeah, I see it. Super build here. Is this the dragon?
Grapple gun back to Cherry Tree Hills.
Remember there being a
That
dragon.
way, I can get onto the Lego
Oh no,
City
it's a
TV
call-in
building.
point. There's a dragon you build, and it's so cool. Torsion unlocked. Let's call in a torsion then. In purple. I think Elon Musk's favorite superhero is Iron Man. Because he doesn't have any special abilities, and the only thing important about him is his money.
I hope they're okay.
Oh yes, I remember the green squid amiibo. Yeah. I had Callie and Marie, and I ended up selling them. I regret selling them, but you know, I needed the money at the time. My bank had told me I had more money than I had, so I spent it, and then I got in trouble. And I ended up having to sell some amiibo to quickly get the money in to plug the hole before my bank, you know, charged me for going overdrawn. Because the Squid Sisters are worth stupid money now. Like, it's hilarious how much they're worth. Insane stunt. Bacon and X.
Uh-oh.
He probably eats what all millionaires eat for breakfast. McDonald's.
It's gonna need repairing. Uh-oh. Oh, man. Oh, come on.
There's probably one delivery driver that delivers McDonald's to Twitter HQ every morning. Sorry, XHQ every morning. No, fuck it. Twitter HQ. Oh, pull down the ladder. Right, okay. Trying to grapple up to it. Over what? Over their pre-order being... Alright, yeah. For the green squid.
All right, let's see where you guys are hiding. Got them. Time to get those lowlifes off the high-rise. Huh. I should probably steer clear of cheesy one-liners.
No, cheesy one-liners are good. I approve.
Helly, I've located the robbers, but I'm going to head up the building next to them instead. That way, I could jump across from its rooftop and have the element of surprise. Or, if I don't make it, a week off work in the infirmary.
Enjoy the hospital food, Chase.
Millionaires eat fast food, 100%. And where millionaires have their luscious homes that you see on MTV Cribs or whatever, they really live out of one corner of a back room with a small TV, and they keep the rest of the house pretty. So they could show off their immense wealth, and then they just sit in the corner of one room eating Burger King or McDonald's. That's the millionaire lifestyle. That's when you know you've made it. When you live out of one corner of a room eating fast food in your massive mansion, just to make it, you know, a nice place to look at when people come round. Who's living in the rest of the house? Nobody. They've got a big house that they leave looking spick and span. So when their friends come round, they can go, wow, look at my massive house. And they can go, wow, you sure have a massive house. And then... I'm not speaking from experience, but I've heard things. I know someone who used to fit alarms, and they told me the amount of houses they fit alarms for rich people. And they lived out of one corner in their kitchen. The rest of the house was beautiful, and they had one shabby corner in their kitchen that they lived out of.
Good thing I don't have vertigo or some other ridiculous phobia.
Bonjour! Ah! French parrots!
He's scared of French parrots.
I'm not as fit as I used to be.
The millionaire lifestyle is the way to be.
There better be some way across to that building.
Waking up in the morning and ordering in your McDonald's, and then at lunchtime ordering in your Burger King, and then at nighttime ordering in your Chinese from the cheap and cheerful local Chinese takeaway.
Woohoo! Well, this grapple gun is great.
There is no other way to live than that. You know you've made it. You've hit the big time. This is what I meant by this game having, like, the occasional, Lego, like, level.
Now I'm feeling
like your standard Lego Star Wars style levels. Dotted in and around the open world. But it strikes a nice balance between the two. Like, it doesn't overdo it. The whole game is like something of a tutorial, getting you to learn the mechanics ready for the big open world in the post game. But as you can see here, we've got the what I know as the true Jedi bar, because I mean that's the first Lego game that I played. You've got the true Jedi bar there at the top.
Well,
the stud
furniture
meter,
looked tacky anyway.
I think, is how it's referred to. You know, you collect enough studs, you fill up the stud meter, and then you get a reward for that. That Scooby-Doo game that we played on Existential on Wii had the same thing, because it was ripping off the Lego games.
Ah!
Why is they called mini kits? Because they're miniature kits.
I'm not gonna let those thieves get away.
Yeah, I've never really understood the terminology either. I guess because it sounds good next to minifigure. Well, Spooky Swamp. Some absolute legend uploaded the PC versions of First Frights and Spooky Swamp to the Internet Archive the other day. So, we're gonna play the PC versions during Halloween.
The rest to go.
Get excited. So many things I can't collect on this first playthrough because they're locked behind powers I don't have. Notice how the high-rise in the world map is 2 buildings, and here the high-rise is like an entire street. A lot of studs doing that. They're just gonna sit there at the barrier and I can't collect them. That was foolish. This ability is locked. This ability is locked. Yeah, that's right. I got an aim, haven't I? Forgot about that. Shooting objects in the distance. I think I was planning to do a Let's Play of this back in the day. I vaguely recall... Oh, for fuck's sake. I vaguely recall playing up to, like, this stage. For, like, a video or something. I might have even uploaded one episode at one point. Vaguely rings a bell. But it's not on my channel now, I don't think. That's definitely not what it stands for. Can't get to that either.
I didn't even realize I was a gymnast.
Oh, fuck. So stressful. It's like a farmer form later on, I think, and that's what you need to interact with those. So like all LEGO games, you end up having to replay each level once you've beaten the game, just to get everything you missed. You can't get everything the first time round. Which always annoys me about LEGO games, but not enough to stop me playing them. It always bugs me that you end up having to do multiple playthroughs at the same level. I like games where you can get everything in one go. on your visit to a stage. Like, the only thing that's stopping you getting everything first time is your skill. But there is something also to be said about games that give you a whole bunch of skills at the end of the game and encourage you to play through again. I think perhaps maybe there's a nice middle ground that can be reached.
Don't mind me.
Yeah, don't be Miles Morales. Don't have the players play through the same story missions again, not being able to skip the cutscenes just to get a post-game trophy and gain 5 more character levels. Like, that's not the right way to do it. That was stupid, and I hated it very much. I can't destroy that. Ooh, wall jumps. That's a language I understand. I am not looking forward to the weird atmosphere there's going to be at work tomorrow.
And there's number 3. That just leaves the leader.
It's gonna be strange. I'll do my best to keep everyone level-headed. I always do. People come to me for advice at work. Yeah, I've been through this before. It just goes to show how much it's affected me. I mean, I can't even, like, just enjoy a Lego game without thinking about it. Will you buy the haptic No. No. But, Ubisoft, if you're watching, feel free to send me one.
I guess he's gonna be a bit harder to catch.
I will be buying Mirage, though. Unless there is a campaign and I get a key for free, I will be buying Mirage. That is a game I am definitely excited for. But I don't think I'll be buying some, like, silly suit. Especially if it's, like, only compatible with that game, you know. If it's a haptic suit I can use with every game, maybe. No, I won't. It's something that might appeal to me in combination with VR headset. A haptic suit plus VR headset would definitely be an experience.
That's a view. Whee!
So long, Cop. Good luck getting over here.
I can see what appears to be the leader of the gang of robbers stood on one of the rooftops. He seems to be waving at someone. There's still no sign of the Lego City PD. This reporter is shocked. Where are they? We're gonna stay.
It'll take more than that to stop me, mister.
Ah! Why did I have to open my big yap?
Wait! I've just seen a member of the Lego City PD swing into the fray. It looks like this pursuit will end in an arrest. This is Conrad Peters on the scene for Channel K News.
Conrad Peters. Why not? Because suits like that tend to be really expensive, and I have to have a low spend
Come
week
on,
this week.
give up already.
I already spent the leisure budget of the pay that's just gone in. I've already spent on HD output for Wii, PS2, N64, GameCube, and Super Nintendo. A PS2 controller. So, you know, it's actually a low to nothing spend week this week that I have to have. So no haptic suit. That's the point. It's just occurred to me that it's payday and I haven't checked my balance.
George, Todd, Benson, Berry.
Aw, come on.
I can't tell you. He'll take me apart. All right, I work for Rex Fury.
Rex, where is he?
I don't know. I never see him. He just phones me.
Then who would know?
Search
Okay,
me.
not terrible.
Maybe Blue. He's the fixer in Albatross prison. Go see him. Just don't let me fall.
You seem very well informed for a car thief.
Yeah, well, I pick things up.
Not anymore, you don't.
George Fartar Bensonbury?
Hey, long time no see, Dave.
I missed filling the stud meter. So close. There's an easy way to fill your stud meter. You go into the pause menu, you type in the codes for 2 times, 6 times, 8 times, 10 times studs, and then you enable them all at once. And the first stud you collect completely fills up your stud meter. Free run moves. We watched a funny horror movie today called Talk to Me. What's it about? Talk to me. Chapter 3. Go directly to jail. But I don't wanna...
Hey, Chase! I just saw you on the TV news. You looked a little pasty. Did you get a lead?
Yeah, straight to Albatross prison. Do you know how I can get there?
Ooh, Chief won't like that. He's closed the file on Rex's escape.
What if the Chief didn't know?
I don't know. I'll go ask him.
No, wait! Look, is there a way of getting there without the Chief finding out?
Okay, there's one way you can do it.
Ooh, tell me
First, you get on the ferry at the jetty behind the police station.
And then?
You don't tell the Chief about it!
Thanks, Frank. I'll see you later.
Okay, good luck! And if you speak to Ellie, tell her I said hi!
Oh, I'll tell Ellie hi. Don't you worry about it. Go directly to jail. That's what we will do. When a group of friends discovers how to conjure spirits by using an embalmed hand, they become hooked on the new thrill, until one of them unleashes terrifying supernatural forces. You made it sound interesting. You said it was bad. I need to watch more films. I don't watch enough films. I've explained it before, but you know, I got busy hands, right? I have to be doing something. Video games, you know, when I'm playing them, I'm doing something, right? It's like to watch a movie, like... I can watch a movie and be, like, grinding levels on Fortnite. You know, something like that. But I can't just, like, sit and watch a movie. I struggle. Like, to... Unless it's anime. Like, that's the weird one. Like, if it's an anime film, no problem. I can sit down and watch it. No issue. Something weird going on. Up in my brainium. Gumball machine?
Oh dear, I shall be too late.
Needs to be a better way to get the Lego pieces.
I could really go for a burger.
Other than just putting in the cheat code that makes me earn multiple Lego pieces. I just put something in Discord. It says mod under the chat. Must be a bug. Discord experiencing a bug? Just another day at the office. Just Discord being Discord, am I right?
Sorry, trains aren't running at the moment. They're doing maintenance on the tracks.
Doing maintenance on the tracks. How could they? Shameful. What do we got over here? Ah.
I almost got run off the road by some crazy lady in this car.
Xbox buys Discord. Xbox is gearing up to do something with Sega. Not buy them, I don't think, but
Where have I left that?
collaborate with them on something. People think it's Sonic related. I have a theory. It sounds crazy, but I guess timestamp this if you like. Sonic 06, Xbox Game Pass, backward compatible, no loading times. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Forget I said anything.
Wait, if this is the right street, then where is the building?
Where am I?
Hello?
The stuttering's kind of stopped now, for the most part. Quality port.
Come back later this afternoon. Service should have been restored by then.
Did you get to the prison okay, Chase?
There's no need to tell me where I'm supposed to be going. I'm having a little explore, alright? I always complain that there's a lack of that in games when I'm stuck, so... give them the benefit of the doubt.
I'm going to the food hut.
Jet Set Radio 3. It could be the thing that's weirding me out is specifically the references to hedgehogs. Microsoft on its social media has been mentioning hedgehogs quite a bit recently. It's just made me wonder if they could be teasing something. The Jet Set Radio remake, I mean, we've seen footage of it, and we've seen a screenshot of it. We know that at some point in the past, it was in development. Now, we don't know if that means it's still in development, if it's been finished, if it is going to come out, if it's been cancelled. Impossible to say. But we know that at one point it was in development. Because we've seen it. We've seen it leak. Yeah, so I think Microsoft is teasing something Sonic. And the only thing they could be teasing Sonic-related that, like, makes sense to me is if they were teasing some manner of Sonic on Game Pass thing. Right, if they're teasing, like, Sonic Mania, Sonic Origins, not Plus, but Sonic Origins, I could see them dropping those on Game Pass and this being a tease for that. Like, that sounds believable. But I'd like to think that they're doing something with Sonic 06. Personally.
Bluffbeard.
Chase McCain. It's been a long time.
I saw you this morning.
Sonic Forces, yeah, drop Sonic Forces on Game Pass.
What are you doing
I'm
here?
happy to play through that again for the Gamer Score.
I'm now
Getting all the
captain of
achievements
ferry
like I did on the
which
Steam
takes
version.
Coves and no
I'm happy to play through it again.
ne'er-do-wells over to
Like,
Albatross
fixing Sonic
Prison.
06. All
Great,
they need to
the
do to
ferry.
fix Sonic 06
Where
is
is
fix
it?
the loading
I
times.
sunk it.
And I'm
I don't suppose
sure
you could
that
build a new one for me, could you?
the emulator, the Xbox 360
Hey, Elliot,
emulator
do we
that
have
they
any
use
super
to
bricks out the
play
back of the police
Xbox
station?
360
I need to
games
rebuild the
on
ferry.
Xbox
Has
Series
Frank been
and
driving it again?
Xbox
Surprisingly,
One.
no.
I'm sure that that emulator is more than
Okay,
powerful
let me just
to
update
cut
your
out the
scanning
loading times in
software
06
again.
exactly.
Right. You should be able to use your
entirely.
communicator as a data
That's
scanner
that's
now.
all they need to
It'll
do.
show up any
Is
super bricks nearby.
get rid of the loading
After I
times.
hang up, just
The game
tap
is
the data
buggy
scanner
and
button on your
rushed
communicator
and
follow the
a
instructions.
result of
Thanks,
a rushed
Ellie.
development and a misguided development. Yes, absolutely. And no amount of patches or improvements to the game is gonna fix that. But in terms of what puts people off playing it, the main thing is the 30-second loading times every time something happens. Now, if they could cut those loading times down to 1 second, right? That would basically fix Sonic 06. That would basically fix Sonic 06. That's all they need to do. I reckon their 360 emulator on Series and Xbox One is more than powerful enough to cut the loading times down, especially off an SSD. You mentioned Sonic Racing. That's another one that could easily come to Game Pass, right? Team Sonic Racing. Did that get a release on Xbox? I think so. So, like, they could do Team Sonic Racing, Sonic Forces, right? As Game Pass titles. Maybe, Sonic Mania or Sonic Origins, right? And that would explain the Hedgehog tease. But I'd like to think it's something more. An Xbox exclusive Sonic R would be that would be money loss. There's very few people out there that love Sonic R to the point where they're like, oh yeah, a proper sequel to Sonic R? Heck yeah. And the people who would say that are people like Dreamcast Guy, who very much are staunchly anti-Xbox and take part in console warring.
I
So
can't help but feel I should be a pirate.
Sonic
I got
R
the
would be
voice after all.
like a Sonic
Don't
R
worry, I'm allergic
remake
to
or remaster would be a disaster.
I reckon I'll be stuck in port for quite some time.
Right, I have to get pieces for the ferry, so I'm gonna have to break some stuff. Sonic Boom would be a nice one, wouldn't it? Like I've always said that a PC release, like just a nice PC release of Sonic Boom that smooths it out to 60 frames per second. That game is basically sorted then. It's not a fantastic game by any stretch of the imagination, but Sonic Boom is a fun game. I played through it on Wii U. I liked it. It wasn't amazing, but yeah. I think the way I described it was, it's a great PS2 platformer. It feels like a PS2 game. And maybe you don't want your Wii U game to feel like a PS2 game, right? But, you know, from that angle, you know, it wasn't bad. I liked Boom. I finished Boom. I streamed Boom in its entirety. And one thing that would just make Boom better is if it ran at 60 frames per second and it wasn't choppy.
Money must be tight in the circus.
Can't imagine it would be that hard to achieve. Sonic skin in Halo. Don't make me play Halo. Don't make me play Halo. Please.
Hello there. Better not miss it.
Just one more day until my holiday.
I definitely think we're getting something Sonic Game Pass, and the most obvious thing would be Sonic Mania and Sonic Origins. But
What's going on?
I could see Sega going, whew, Sonic Frontiers on Game Pass. I could see Sega doing that. Sonic Frontiers sold very well. You know, for a modern Sonic game, it had the Sonic movie behind it. If Sega's like, here's a bunch of Sonic games on Game Pass, then, you know, adults who are picking a game console for their family will go, you know, maybe we'll pick up the Xbox, because the Xbox comes with Game Pass, right? For 2 years if we buy it on finance from Klarna or whatever. And then, you know, the kids will have their Sonic the Hedgehogs and I'll have my Dead Space, you know. Yeah, because I can see that. I can see them dropping Sonic on Game Pass. For the sole intention of driving that up. It's going to take forever to hit 15k. I'm going to do something I didn't want to do. It's time for guides. A man has fallen into the river in Lego City. Hey! Characters, vehicles, red blocks. Crack studs, super ram, super throw, super ray gun, tracked bricks, wonder whistle, fast build. Collect sat nat studs. There's not one for collecting. I guess it's attract bricks. 9BU K3T. 9BU K3T. Oh, I have to do that at the police station, don't I? 9BU K3T. Sonic and the Secret Rings, Sonic and the Black Knight. A storybook collection would be interesting. Oh, I entered. Oh, under extras. Never mind. Didn't need to come back here. So I automatically collect the bricks. It's not the best, but it is something that will speed this up ever so slightly. Cringe cast guy.
If I make 2 more arrests this month, I win a waffle iron.
Attract bricks is better than nothing, I suppose.
What do you
I would have
want?
preferred something that, you know, increases the amount of bricks I get. Because hitting 15k is gonna take a while. Like, it's annoying I can't just spend some studs to,
It'll be the Chief's 20-year
like,
anniversary
convert them
in the
into
department next week.
junk.
How am I gonna fit that many candles onto a donut?
The whole two currencies thing is a pain in the ass.
I want to make captain by the time I'm 40.
Alright, take care. I'll do what I can. Life is weird right now.
Let's see. Cause of accident. Culprit was attempting to see how long they could drive with their eyes closed. Immediately reversed through their house's front window and came to rest in their...
No more work. Go home for the day. I take it the other two posters are elsewhere in the police station. Oh, popcorn. There's got to be a better way to get bricks. Trying to remember how I did it back in the day. If there was a trick to getting bricks. Aircraft. Oh! Getting a lot of frame drops in here. Don't know what that's about. Maggie. Oh, yeah, the character creator. All good LEGO games have a character creator. That's the hair I unlocked. Yeah, sounds good. Beautiful.
This is worse than gym class at school.
Come on, work harder.
Like, only 12,500. This is ridiculous. Aircraft, let's go! Select vehicle. I can't.
So, have you found out anything at the prison, Chase?
No, because I have to get 15,000 blocks to get there. Frank. Yo, breaking people's cars is worth a lot. Okay. I found the trick. Okay, there's my answer. Wreck cars. Mystery solved. That's how you get tons of bricks. Sure, it's still not great, but it's definitely faster than what I was previously doing. Seems the bigger the vehicle, the more bricks. Still would have taken a brick multiplier, but oh well. Okay, I'm allowed to do this. I'm a cop.
There's never any good news, only great news.
My truck, yes, 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 you're probably worth a lot. Come back here, come back here, come back here. No. Yeah, you're probably worth a lot.
I think I'll go to Papa Larry.
The big vehicles drive away from me before I could destroy them. There we go, 15,000.
My boss will be livid if I'm late again.
It is ridiculous that you have to do that, but hey. Whatever. Yeah, there's a place here where I can spend 8,000 of the 15,000 I worked hard to get. And then I'd have to destroy more cars. Gold brick's a gold brick. I'll get there in no time. Maybe I don't want to be destroying vehicles on a slope. It's hard to get the bricks. Must get to 15,000 again. It is still annoying that this takes a long time. This might be the fastest way to get bricks. Or replaying stages, maybe. 7. Anybody still here? Anybody just listening to the cacophony of vehicles and explosions? And counting numbers up slowly? How many poor souls are currently with me right now? How many poor souls have nothing better to do? Honestly, this feels like when I'm feeding my fish. It's taking longer and longer to reach 15k. Hey, Draven! We're trying to reach 15,000 bricks in order to afford a story-related object that we need. I reached 15k, then I spent 8,000 of them on something that wasn't story-related. And now I've got to destroy more cars, because currently destroying cars is the fastest way to get bricks in this game. Judging by my own experience, I haven't found anything that gets me bricks faster than destroying cars. Once I'm done with chapter 3, I think I'll stop for tonight. It's funny, a game about being a police officer, and the only way to make decent progress is to make everybody else's lives miserable. And people were telling me this game was propaganda? Have you seen what I'm doing? Die Hard, propaganda. Lethal Weapon, propaganda. Police Academy, propaganda. As in, you take a propaganda. I remember there being a lot of scantily clad women in Police Academy, and maybe a couple of fellatio jokes.
What's up?
Hi there.
Definitely propaganda.
What's new?
Game just lets me do this. Like, there's no wanted me to just say, Chase, how could you? It's like, nah. It's just expected of Chase. I remember one joke from a Police Academy film. Some dude is trying to give a speech, and there's a lady underneath the podium where he's standing, and let's just say she's performing some lip service, and the guy, while doing the speech, every other word is sort of high-pitched. That's all I remember, besides, of course, the guy who can make noises with his mouth. You know. That's the only other bit I've seen from a Police Academy film. Oh, it's Carry On with no filter. That's what it is. It's the Carry On movies with no filter. If they want to get people into the cinemas, you know, they should make a new Carry On film. They should call it Keep Calm and Carry On. Just bring back all the classic actors and actresses as aged down CGI. This is an awful idea, and I hate that I've suggested it. O'clock. It feels so much later. It feels like 1 a.m. It really does. I'm only just starting to get my second wind now, and I'm thinking about winding things up. One of those days, and I did absolutely nothing of value. You know. I stickered up and lacquered the Wii. I got USB Loader GX working. CIOS is installed. That's the full... It could be the lack of fumes. Like, I was very lightheaded when I was doing it. I had both windows open.
Speed bumps today.
Which was really... Thanks for that. Which was really annoying, because next door's kid was, like, playing outside and then must have hit himself or something. It was like... Oh. But I can't close the window, because otherwise I will be subjected to lacquer fumes. Stand there and put up with this loud crying from next door. An obnoxious, sarcastic... No, you see, even though I act like the tough guy and I'm like, oh yeah, fucking go out there and I'll fucking bash your head in, mate. You know, the truth is I am extremely introverted and I hate confrontations. So... I just, like, shut up and put up. It'll all be over eventually. $15K for your fucking boat. I hope you choke on it. It's a nice build, though. It's really entertaining watching the models come together in front of you. Like that.
You've saved my hide, and no mistake. Hop on board and we'll set sail for Albatross Prison.
Okay.
You never know, we might even make it there.
Let's go. Book to Blue in the prison yard. They call this mission go directly to jail, right? But you have to go blow up a bunch of cars first. Just like real life. You blow up a bunch of cars and then you get to go to jail. A sandcastle! Aww. That's cute. Oh, Albatross. I just got it. Like Alcatraz. Don't worry, it's, as I said, it's been a long day. But only just made the connection. So, I don't want existential ennui to become, like, this, let's play games off a hard drive thing. Like, the whole point of that segment is that I play through my back catalog, right? Maybe I'll do something else Wii related that isn't under that banner. I think that way there's no cross-pollination, right?
It's nice to see they take security so seriously. I guess I'll just let myself in and then track down Blue.
What's in that? Oh, disguise boots. The disguise boots seem like so unnecessary. Once you beat the game, your Chase McCain has several forms that each do a thing. So you don't really need the disguises. Because you'll already have Chase McCain versions of the disguises. God, it's... Oh boy, it's really hitting me. It is. I might have to drink like half a liter of water before I go to bed. Means I'll have to get up in the middle of the night. So dry. What was this way then? Yeah. I was about to say, there'll be a collectible around here somewhere. I do enjoy the sort of open world nature of this. This isn't the layout of Alcatraz I remember when I was last there.
You look like you need the exercise.
Imagine destroying the security cameras that would let you know if a prisoner escaped. Just to collect some studs. Unbelievable. Wait, so I can use those? Don't think the game actually taught me about that, but yeah, I can. If I press A next to them, I can slide under them.
I have a really tiny cell. I wonder if they have a plant-down suite or something.
I'm gonna regret this. There we go. Supposed to use that. But back we go. It's not a long way. Wowee. It is a long way.
Should be spending my day off doing something more constructive.
What, climb the tower and then jump in? Yeah. There's a pole there. Yeah, exactly how I planned it. Prisoners are just, you know, fine about the cop that just dropped in. You expect one of them to pick a fight with me or something. Prisoners aren't just, like, all in a rush to get out. Is this a real prison? Is this one of those, like, role play prisons?
Yo, policeman! You belong in the law court, not a basketball court!
Hey, nice work, man. You be using the language real good.
I sure am due.
If that's a basketball court, where's your basketball?
A bunch of real mean bullies took it off us.
They are not nice.
If I get it back for you, will you let me in?
We'll see. I ain't promising nothing.
Oh, man, that's a double negative. You have let me down.
Whew. I like it. I forgot about that joke. I remember that joke now. It's a quality joke. I'm stuck. There we go. Wow. It's my passive ability to break games happening again.
Hi there.
I don't suppose you're open to bribery.
I'm just playing.
Imagine getting
with you so far.
arrested again while you're in jail. Idiots. They let that happen.
Ow! You got it! All right, fair's fair. In you go.
Press B to give the basketball back. I already have. Is this Morgan Freeman?
Hey, are you Blue?
I've had better days, Sonny.
I'm
Yeah.
curious. I heard you might know about Rex Fury.
Rex Fury? That man owes me.
For helping him escape?
Why would I do that? Rex was my biggest customer until he disappeared, owing me for a hot tub. You know how difficult it is to smuggle one of them in? Speaking of which, careful with Haywood's new car,
Sure, Blue!
So how did Rex escape?
Well, that's the question on everyone's lips. Except no one's allowed in his cell to find out. Not even the police.
That's not right.
But we both want to see Rex back in here. So I've got an idea. Get some
Tar and a
gear
cake,
from the
yeah.
cupboard in my cell.
A
then
file-
I'll call
a
you with
file
more
in the pudding.
information on this.
That's a croissant.
We aren't allowed phones in here. The phone's inside it. Put your number in.
Oh! There. I hope this plan of yours works, Blue.
Are you free, man? No. No, I am not Freeman. His lawyers might be watching. What's the matter, Haywood? You don't like your new car? Car? Oh.
Are you free, man? No, his lawyers might be watching. I always did enjoy the sense of humor in this game. Well, if it's not Morgan Freeman, it's a very good impression. His number is only 3 numbers because he's a cop. Oh my god, I hadn't even noticed that. Oh shit. Oh. The lunatics have taken over the asylum.
That's my hat, you care? Oh, forget it. I'm just too old to be chasing young whippersnappers about.
Need a hand?
I couldn't hurt. Think you're up to getting all those fellers back in their cells?
All in a day's work.
Yeah, I got this. Oh, it's another level. Okay. I'm not sure I've got another level in me.
Let's find out how Rex escaped then.
made some decent progress today. We would have made a bit more if the game didn't, you know, have to grind to a halt for you to collect bricks. Yeah. Alright. Thank you very much for joining. I need to sleep. Need to sleep. Need to sleep. So Misa gonna do that. Night. Until next time, if we live that long, take care, bye-bye.